Hey guys, what's going on? We have war number 4, season 39. We're going up against D69. They are currently undefeated, I believe. I think they're 3-0 and we are 3-0. They're not usually, I think, a top war alliance, but it looks like they're pushing this season, so we definitely cannot take them lightly. We've been having a really good season so far. We're 3-0, very low death count, so we're trying to keep that up. I'm bringing Gallon, Moleman, and Wags. I'm taking, oh gosh, I don't even remember, to tell you the truth, what I'm taking. Do I not have any fights in Section 1? I thought I did. Anyway, I have 4 fights. Oh, that's right, I'm taking the Scorpion. Yeah, this Scorpion fight was interesting. He has the node where he, gosh, I'm currently in the next war and I just fought, and I made this video yesterday, so I'm trying to remember everything. But anyway, critical setup, I think it is, so that doesn't really do anything, but it also has the prowess where I think like every second that goes by or something like that, he gets a prowess charge. There's a few different ways you can do this with Mole Man, but what my officer IP recommended, which was a great strategy, was to stay below, I think it's 10 Mole Man charge thingies, so that I would have True Sense. I think it's called True Sense, so that Scorpion could not evade me, and then once I got to a special 2, I could then go ahead and let him hit into my heavy and go into Frenzy, which then technically Scorpion can evade me, which I believe he does evade me here in this fight, if I remember correctly. But it was okay. And then throw your special 2, and I mean, by then, because I've been attacking him, he will have bled a lot, so a lot of his HP was down. He only has 137,000 health. But between the bleeds and then that special 2 from Mole Man, he'll go down pretty quick. That's right. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "If I get a disconnect here, I'm gonna lose my mind." But it didn't. So, yeah. So I have, like I said, suicides on, and I'm just doing regular combos here while I'm below 10 senses and while I'm below 2 bars of power. So now I'm starting to build a little bit, getting my charges up. So now technically he can evade me. So I think I tried to bait out a special 2 here. I debated on what to do, and I kind of was in between because I saw he had 6 prowess charges now, and I was a little worried, and then went into Frenzy. So it was a little bit of a sloppy fight, but at this point I was committed. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bait out his special 2. I'm gonna go right into my special 2. I guess I don't even know what to do there. This is not the cleanest fight I've ever had. Yeah, so I don't know. Going back and doing it again, I could probably what would I do differently? I would definitely probably wait to start throwing heavies because he could have evaded me, and then also I would have definitely just really baited out his special 2 instead of kind of halfway doing it. But anyway, it was fine. It went totally fine. Fight was fine. Only lost a little bit of health. And that was pretty straightforward. So I'm dropping a weight max pre-fight on Chavez for my alliance mate. I think it was for IP, I believe. Who is a good planner, but I would definitely edit that out of this video so that he does not know. Changing my masteries for a second time. I changed my masteries a total of 4 times, I think, this war, because I go between Mole Man, who really just thrives with suicides, and then Gallon, who I probably could use Gallon with suicides for my fights, but it's just not worth trying. And losing a bunch of health and dying somehow, because he definitely doesn't benefit from suicides that much. So like to be safe than sorry. Don't wanna die. So Gallon versus this Omega Sentinel. She gets armor ups when you repeat certain actions, so it's going to be parry, medium, light. And then once I get to enough charges where I feel comfortable, I will drop my heavy, and then I think end it on a special 1. So at this point you can see I have a ton. He has 4 armor up, so technically that he could have glanced that, but he didn't. So then I threw my special 1, and special 1 can go through block, which is good to trigger or to end the harvest. But yeah, so that fight was fine as well. Could have been a little bit cleaner. Once again, looking for perfection, but that's okay. I think overall it went okay. Changing my masteries again, turning back on suicides for Mole Man. Going up against this Agent Venom. I've already taken him twice this season. I can't remember how this one went. I think this one went fine. I think the thing is I forgot to put a Power Start 1 boost, which is kind of funny because I changed my mastery so many times. You think I wouldn't forget that. And I don't think I realized that until after the fight was over. So yeah, you definitely want to use the Power Start 1 boost here. But I think, no, I don't think I did. That's weird. Anyway, so it's okay even with that because I have Deep Wounds maxed 5 out of 5. This is only a rank 3 Agent Venom or Anti-Venom. So the goal here is to parry heavy. Oh, that's right. This is a weird interaction. He kind of just sat there and didn't really want to do much. I was like, what the hell was that? My alliance mate BB told me it was after you throw a light intercept. Sometimes that happens, which I didn't mean to throw a light intercept. But anyway, I'm just going for my parry heavies here, and then I'm going to let him hit into my block. Like I said, I didn't realize I didn't have a Power Start 1 boost here. I think I was like, why am I not at 2 bars of power yet? That's weird. Anyway, so I was trying to bait out the special, try not to give him too much regen, because he can go unblockable, but he did not, thankfully. Drop my special 2 here, and he's pretty much dead. So that fight went fine. Definitely Power Start 1 boost is the way to go. Kind of forgot. Lost my marbles there. It's all good. And then next up, I have this Guardian, which I'm taking with Gallon as well. Gallon is Nullify Immune, so don't have to worry about Guardian regenerating anything from my buffs. Here I'm taking off Suicides once again. Costly war unit-wise, but that's okay. I don't mind that. This Guardian, he actually hits a lot harder than I thought, and I think I get caught by a special 1, which you'll see here in just a second. But yeah, the fight goes overall okay. I realized I had an extra Wags pre-fight, I believe, so I decided to use one on here. So I did that, and then made sure I was reading the description, didn't forget anything. There's not a whole lot you need to worry about. Like I said, Gallon is Nullify Immune. I did read about Guardian's abilities, which I think, I think I do get auto blocked here when I throw my special 1. However, like we saw with Omega Sentinel, Harvest can still end through the block, so there's no worries there. At this point, I realize, hey, my charges are kind of building up kind of slow, so I need to bait some specials, which I baited the first special pretty good, but you'll see this next special one I do not bait very well. If I went back and did this fight again, I would probably stick with a special 3. Yeah, so that was that special 1 took away 25% of my health, which I was kind of surprised, and I was like, whoa, I didn't like that. So I haven't been below, I think really 75% yet this war season, so that kind of shook me up a little bit, but I knew it'd be fine. I think at this point I go ahead and just start the Harvest, because I knew he didn't have that big of a health pool, and then I knew I was going to throw my special 1 as well, which I do here in just a second. That's where we get the auto block right here, I think. Actually, no, it didn't auto block. Clearly I have dementia. Anyway, so yeah, that was it. That was my war. The boss is already down. I took Anti-Venom after the global was down. We did end up winning this war. It was close for a while. It was very close. And they died a few times at the end. I think they just kind of gave up at the boss at the end, I think. So we are 4-0, having a great start to the war season, having a lot of fun. So yeah, appreciate you watching this. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.